What's up, motherfuckers and scumbags? And all you builder pieces of shit and my beautiful peeps. What's going on, you sexy bitches? It is I, your undisputed, undefeated world and extreme heavyweight champion of the world and of YouTube, Peter Joseph here. One sexy man, your tribal god of extreme. Just remember that. I'm back here again with a Monday evening video. And it's storming outside. A stormy Monday evening, July the 14th, 2025. Thank you all for watching right here on the official Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Make sure you like the video, hit the subscribe button down there in my pants, otherwise known as the description marks below. So subscribe to this channel and my other channels as well. Show your love and support. Leave a comment on the video if you like, but if you leave stupid comments, well, that's just too bad, because you're going to get blocked, you're going to get sent to the Shadow Realm, get hit with a bolt of lightning, then placed in an Iron Maiden, and then after all that, Satan will eat your soul! So, go do that on your dead channel with 26 subs that nobody gives two fucks about. Or any amount of subs you have. If you're going to do that shit, do it on your own channel. Not going to do it on mine. You don't like it? Tough shit. That's that. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And share the video all over the internet. Most importantly, tap and slap that bell. Slap it like it's your mama. Slap that bell. Tap that bell, whatever you want to do that bell. Hit all notifications so you don't miss the next one, because if you miss anything, you need to get slapped in the face, because you, my friends, or SOL. And I think you know what that means by now. And if you don't know what it means, look at that motherfucker! I don't know why I just went into a Maki Ito reference, but, well, impression, but... Maki Ito, motherfucker! I miss Maki. I miss Maki Ito, motherfucker! Might see you soon, I don't know when, but... I miss you! I can't do the heart, but, you know... I can do this, but I can't, you know... Seems like I can't do the heart, but it is what it is. But love you, Mean. Oh boy! Mina, I love you too, but we'll talk about you later. Love you, Maki Ito, motherfucker! Well, we got that. Alright, so, and also, if you're here for the first time, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, grab that cold one. I don't have one yet, but I will have one later. Sit back, relax, put your feet up and enjoy the show. If you like it, great. Smash that like button, stick it up everybody else's wahoo! Up the wahoo, that's where it belongs to those people that don't like it. You liked it, so you're gonna stick your thumb up their wahoo and say, hey, I like Peter Gilmore's video. I like that Peter Joseph guy. He's a cool guy. Crazy, but he's a cool guy. Thank you very much. So, thank you for the likes, thank you for the subs, comments, whatever it may be. But, if you're here for the first time, welcome to the party. Enjoy the show. We got cookies and beer on the right. So, dig in. They're free. Well, some of you, it's not free. But for me, and some of you, it's free. And even Mikey Boy would say hi to you, right, Mikey? Mike! What? Come here and say hello to your new fans. Hi, fans! How you doing, everybody? It's Mike Awesome. I just want you to know I'm awesome. And if you don't like me, I'm going to put you through a glass table. Because I'm awesome. Yeah. Is that good enough? That was good, Mike. Okay, I gotta go. Bye! Bye, fans! Bye! Okay, get out of here. He's wild tonight. We drinking again? No! I'm just happy. I wonder why. Maybe I must have gave him a gummy blowjob today. I don't know. Or Matilda the Hun. I don't know. Somebody gave him a gummy blowjob today. Oh boy. That guy gets more pussy than I do. Jesus Christ. He's awesome. I mean, come on. What am I supposed to say? A future Hall of Famer. He should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't know why people don't put him in there. Mike Awesome for the Hall of Fame. Please write your petitions to WWE now. We need him in next year. Or soon. Well, we got that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long weekend. It's been a long week, a long weekend. We're back at it again this week with another long week of wrestling. We got Monday night. Oh, sorry. Monday night. Tonight, coming up in about an hour and a half from now. Should be a great show from wherever it's at. We got I think a 6-way match for the number one contender to Walter's title. We'll talk about Walter. We won't talk about it, but Walter. Thank you, Walter. Thank you. I know it went a little bit long, but thank you, Walter, for putting that old piece of garbage, Oldberg, back in the retirement home. Thank you, Walter. Thank you. So now, Oldberg's gone. Never coming back again. Get out of here. Go to the old folks' home and suck there too. Anyway. Alright, so Walter needs a new contender for SummerSlam, because SummerSlam's coming up in a couple weeks. So we got a 6-pack challenge. We got CM Puke, the Yeet Man, Jey Uso. We got Pentagon Zero. Miedo. We got him. Braun Breaker will be there in that match. We got Eli Drake. That's an insult. That's a fact of life. Yeah! He's in that match. I think one more guy's in that match. So right now, Hunter's going to plan B because Seth freaking Rollins, well, sadly, he's legit injury. He legit hurt his knee. MRI was today. I don't know the severity of it. I have to look it up. But hopefully it's not severe and he can come back probably by SummerSlam. We don't know, but we'll see. But if it's severe, it's very severe. Oh, we're not going to see Seth Rollins for a while. At least a couple months. But this could be probably a great cash-in, because he can get cleared at any time. After his rehab, it could be 3, 4, 5, 6 months. He could come back at WrestleMania again and do the Heist of the Century 3. Because we had 2 last night. We'll talk about that in a minute. We could have the Heist of the Century of 2026. WrestleMania 42, pretty much 11 years ago, he did that. We could do it again. Seth Rollins can cash in on whoever is the champion by then. It'll be probably the greatest, or another great Money in the Bank cash in, which we'll never see it coming. Like, where's Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins is here! We haven't seen him in 6 months! Jesus Christ, he just did! He's the champion! Everybody's going nuts. Oh, that shit. And Paul Heyman's like having an orgasm in his face. Ah! I told you he'd be back! He's like Chucky. Come on, kill me. I'll be back. I always come back. Good old Chucky. Chucky. I miss Chucky. We miss Chucky around here, do we? Chucky's like a little right-hand man. Well, little right-hand man. He's cool. I miss the TV show. I don't know. USA fucked that up bad. 3 seasons were good, but they said, after they killed off Liv Morgan, oops! Bye-bye, so long, farewell to the TV show. They're thinking about doing a Friday the 13th TV show. I don't know about that. A Halloween TV show. Don't know about that. They're thinking of rebooting Friday the 13th again. Better be good this time, because the last reboot, not so much. Even with Jerry Padalecki from Supernatural, in that movie that came out years ago. It was good, not great. Good, but not great. At least it was better than the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. Even with the kid, what's his name? Kerry from the Bad News Bears. What's his name? Jackie Earl Ray, something like that. John Earl Ray, whatever his name is. Basically, that movie, it freaking looked like, I know it was like an origin type movie, because it goes back to when Freddy got the Freddy got the glove and his face all messed up. But he looked like it was like Wow, we're talking about Freddy Krueger, the pedophile. We're talking about a pedophile, and he's supposed to, like, he haunts you in your dreams, but we're talking about him being a pedophile. What the fuck? And then it gets scary near the middle and the end. It kind of gets weird. I'm like, huh? Let me take this controlling shot, stay up. Oh, my dick! That guy, that kid that was in that movie with the girl that actually killed Freddy in the end, that guy was weird! Goes into the pharmacy, I need more insulin! I need something! Crazy. That movie was... I didn't really like it because it just made Freddy look like a pedophile, which was kind of like... Why would you have a slasher be a pedophile? It makes no sense. Anyway, moving on. What was I talking about? I forget. Oh, yeah, Chucky. Alright, moving on. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, enough about that. Boo! Funky! We got Monday Night Raw coming up tonight. Should be a great show. Like I said, we got that number one contenders match to see who faces Walter at SummerSlam. I think Seth was supposed to cash in. I mean, we'll see. Roman's coming back pretty soon. I don't know the date. He might be coming back on SmackDown. T-minus 2 weeks. I don't know, but might come back this Friday. Might come back the next 2 Fridays. Don't know. But the OTC 1 is coming back, and I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun having our tribal chief back. I acknowledge you every day, Roman! Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so... But we had a long week. We got a long week this week. We got NXT tomorrow, the fallout from a pretty Great American Bash, as we're now heading on to Heat Wave, August the 24th. Well, maybe something in between, but we'll see. Dynamite on Wednesday, the fallout from All In. That's going to be interesting. We got lots of stuff to talk about there. Excuse me. Thursday night, we got TNA and Ring of Honor coming out of Supercard, which is great. No new champions except for my girl, Mina Shirakawa, interim new Women's TV champion. We'll see what happens with her and possibly Sayuri. I don't know. The newcomer from Stardom, who just signed with AEW and Ring of Honor, so it might be maybe a contender for Mina's title. I mean, she's got other people wanting that title too, and Red Velvet from Your Mama's Kitchen, who sadly had to give up the title due to injury, like Adam Cole, baby, and. Adam Cole's speech really shook me up. I mean, I shed a tear for that speech. Because, he said the R word, and you know what the R word is, retirement, because he has a concussion, and he wasn't medically cleared, so he had to give up the belt. They had I think a fatal four-way, which, I was surprised. Dustin Rhodes wins the fucking TNT title. So not only has 3 belts. He has the Ring of Honor tag team belts, which he retained with Sammy Guevara, Spanish God. He has the 6-man tag team titles with them Texas boys, the Von Erichs, and now he has a TNT title. I'm sorry. That's pretty good for a guy that's like 50-some-odd years old, and probably signed his final contract. He re-signed with Ring of Honor. He signed with AEW / Ring of Honor. So Dustin Rhodes, he's doing better than Cody. But that's a good thing. We had that. Athena still the forever champion. Beating Thunder Rosa, yay! In her hometown. Home state. So I don't know where Athena goes from here. Maybe a showdown with Dekla. I don't know. Maybe they finally finished the story, Jordan. They finished the story with Billy Starks heading into Death Before Dishonor in September. I don't know. I don't know where Ring of Honor is going right now. I guess we'll have to see Thursday night on the program. And then we got Friday Night SmackDown. Should be a good show Friday night. Saturday, we got Collision Saturday night, which I will miss because I'll be in Jersey. So, missing that sucks. I got it on DVR, so I taped. Well, actually, yeah, I do have it on DVR, even though my cable doesn't have TNT, but I got TNT Plus. I got HD, so I can watch it the day after because that's how my cable is. And it's storming here, so I mean, not that it affects me watching Raw tonight, but if it was Tuesday, then I can't watch NXT, which sucks. But I have the internet, so I'm good. Dude. Alright, we got that. And then this Sunday night, we got Slammiversary, the 23-year anniversary of TNA. Holy shit. From the USB Arena in that great little island called Strong Island, New York. That's going on for you dumb people at home. So, that's going to be a great event on Sunday. I'll be at a watch party in the city, watching that. I'll have fun with my friends. Gonna be fun, whatever. I have a jam-packed week and, not so much week, but weekend. I got a lot of shit. Gonna gamble in Atlantic City on Saturday. Hopefully win a lot of money, but probably lose all of the money too. Rosa will lose a lot of money because, she just can't get enough of those slots. And then we're gonna have fun. We're gonna boogie. We're gonna do all that shit Saturday, all day Saturday, most of Saturday afternoon, and into Saturday night, and then back by late Saturday night, and then Sunday afternoon we're gonna be out too. So lots of good stuff because we have a life and you don't. So you're not gonna do nothing this weekend anyway. So. We're party. But, we'll move on with that. Alright, really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, now we got an hour to Raw. I want to get these videos up before we hit 8 o'clock, so. Alright, video number 1 of probably 2, maybe 3. We'll see. Right here on the Peter Joseph channel, I'm your wild and crazy host, Peter Joseph. I talk for 18 minutes, I don't give a shit. But I'm a content creator, talk about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, and whatever the fuck I want to talk about. If you like it, great. You don't, suck it. Like your mama and girlfriend do on a daily basis. We move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is time on this Monday evening, July the 14th, right here on the Peter Joseph channel. It is time for your official WWE Evolution 2 Electric Boogaloo review. Alright, the final show of a busy, long as fuck weekend. Of course, we had All In and The Bash at the same time, and then we All In led into Saturday's main event, and All In surpassed WrestleMania 35 with how long it was. It was supposed to go 4 hours, Tony Khan, you lying piece of shit. Went almost 6 hours, holy shit. I think it clocked in about 5:30, 5:45, somewhere around there. But hey, it's their WrestleMania, but, I mean, I think I agree with a lot of the fans that went there. I agree with a lot of the talent that are there. 6, 7, 8 hours, that's including 0 hour. And that includes the post-show, which is like an hour and a half. People gotta go home. They're tired. I mean, I know it's in Texas, which is an hour behind New York time. A couple hours behind. I mean, just start that show at basically 11, 12 a.m. because the pre-show started at 1 p.m. here in the East Coast. And then you basically go from 1 p.m. Texas time with like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. That's like 10 o'clock at night. People gotta eat. And there's a lot of lightning outside, so I might lose power. I hope not. And there it is. The Undertaker! The Phenom is here. to ruin my video. Good job, dude. Go. Get it. Alright, so hopefully I don't lose power, and if I do, well, I still can do the video on my phone because battery. But hopefully I don't lose power in the house because then I can't charge my phone. That'd be bad. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so we're from the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, GA, or as the Freebirds once sang, Bad Street, Atlanta, GA. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. Michael P.S. Hayes, Michael Pugh, Sexy Hayes. Deputy Tweeter. Good stuff. Oh, by the way, quick programming note. Wednesday, please, mark it down. Wednesday afternoon, or Wednesday evening, I don't know when I'm going to do the video, but Wednesday evening I am doing a reaction to the brand new In This Moment song off their new record, which is, I don't know the name yet. It's tentatively titled ITM 9, tentatively titled Blood Moon, or it's going to be something, we don't know yet. But the first single off the new album is called Heretic, with Kim Dracula on the track. And I have heard it, woo! Maria sounds like Satan. Oh my god! Satan Almighty! That's how it sounds. And I've heard the entire album. I'm telling you now, it is going to melt your fucking face off 1,000,000 times over. It is just that good! Better than that garbage fucking UK rap crap ran garbage. Garbage! I wouldn't dare to say Heretic gets at least 2-3 million in the first day or two. In the first week, I would say maybe 3 to 5 million, maybe. Depends on the traction, but I mean, when the Purge came out, 3 million hits in the span of almost a half a day. It just went boom! And then Sanctify Me, it had good traction to start, and then it kind of stalled at like 1-2 million within the first week, which isn't bad. But yeah, Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, probably before Dynamite, on the Metal Guy channel, a review of the new In This Moment song called Heretic. I might play a little bit of it. I don't care if I get a copyright claim from In This Moment. I mean, it's just, you know, the way it is. Not that I'm going to get a copyright strike from In This Moment. I get a copyright claim. But I can always email and say, hey, I'm just doing a review. Just like, oh, okay, Peter, you don't do it. We're friends. Do it. Well, it's going to be Face Melt Wednesday on the Metal Guy channel. So stay tuned. And I will put the video up. Well, I don't know if to put in, I think it's a single. It's not the video, obviously, and not yet. But I know the single is coming out Wednesday, and I can't wait for it. So I will put the single up on my on my Metal Guy channel. I'll put it up on my Peter Joseph channel, this channel, obviously. So you will all watch it religiously, and you will like it. And if you don't like it, you will like it. I'll make you like it. I'll sit you down in an Iron Maiden and make you watch that fucking song, video, whatever it is. You will like it. Trust me on that. Okay. Let's talk about wrestling. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Evolution 2. The all-female pay-per-view is back after basically 7 years. And originally, I thought this pay-per-view was going to suck. The ticket sales were horrible, but then it got a lot of traction thanks to Hickenbottom and NXT. Ticket sales went through the roof. I think they sold out the State Farm Arena, close to selling out. But last night, I have to say, it was pretty damn good. Or as Bubba J would say, pretty damn good. Yeah. So that's that. Great show. Great show. Alright, so we had Michael Cole and Bad News Reed Bennett. And I'm afraid, Michael Cole, I got some bad news for you. No Booker T. Come on, Stephanie McCool is in a battle royal. Why couldn't we add Booker T? Why? But at least we got the yeah. And Miles, don't call him Ozzy Osbourne, was having an orgasm in his pants. Seeing his hot girlfriend do that. Said that she had to do it to a couple people like Lash. Oh. Trick was like getting jealous. You know Trick Willie was like, oh fuck, I gotta do that. I gotta have her do that in my face. You know Jimmy Uso gets that from Trinity Fatu, Naomi. Right? Right, Jimmy? Yeah, no, don't stop lying to me. Don't you lie to me, Jimmy. We the ones, Jimmy. We the ones! We the ones, Jimmy. Right? We get that pussy. But Naomi's doing pretty damn good, and Jimmy is very happy right now. Let me say like that. Alright, so we started the show with a video set to Katy Perry's new song called Rise. I know a song called Rise too, you know. I know a lot of songs with Rise in the title. Got a couple of friends that have a song called Rise on their first album. Yeah, I think the first or second album. But good stuff for my good friends that you won't know. But anyway, alright, so we'll get that. And the theme is that legends paved the way for the stars of today, and will pave for the future. The future counting all the way to the year 3000! Okay, we get that. Alright, so we started the show with Joe Tessitore in the ring, and he brings out the, well, you haven't seen her in a while, but it's Triple H's hot, smoking hot wife, Stephanie McMahon. Hi, Steph! How you doing, baby? I missed you, even though I don't, we had a little tussle, but, we're friends now. Hi, Steph. Follows me on Twitter now. Good job, Steph. You owe me a job, Steph. We might have to talk to Paul. I don't like you. I don't like you either, Paul Levesque. You do a better impression of me, where you have a proboscis nose, you fucking idiot, I fucked your wife, okay. Calm down. Anyway, moving on. Alright, so Steph, hi Steph. She's the co-host for the show because of the big impact, did I say impact? She had on women's wrestling. Hey, Stephanie should be in the Hall of Fame. I hate saying that. She should. Former women's champion. Alright, Stephanie talks about how far women have come and how proud she is of all the ladies that have come through the WWE. And women are regularly main eventing, even indie shows, which is crazy. You can go to your local bingo hall and the main event is 2 hot chicks. Home for that, yeah. Women, yay, boobies. Boobies. Okay. We move on with that. So regularly main eventing, and now they get to do it all over again. But like I said, this was a great pay-per-view. Great. I hope this is a yearly thing. I like to see the women come out, show out, put on some bangers, some dream matches. Maybe we get some people over, I doubt it, but we get some people from Triple A women coming up. Maybe, and we get the women from TNA. So next year, I think it'll be a great pay-per-view. We could put those women in there. We're not going to get anybody from Japan, like Stardom, because that's Tony Khan territory. And you know that Nick Khan, man, and Paul ain't going to touch that. They might touch Joshi. I'm okay with that. But Stardom is Tony Khan territory, and Mr. Obani-san would not like that. Or whoever runs Stardom these days, who cares? Moving on. Alright, match number 1 for the Women's Intercontinental title. We had the champion, Come on! Becky Lynch defending against the lassie bitch from Ireland, Lyra Valkyria, and everybody's favorite hugger, Bayley! Give me a hug. Alright, Bayley got a big, huge reaction. Surprisingly in Atlanta, because she's a Niners fan, and we know Niners fans hate the Falcons. We have more than to see cocks. Oh, I can't wait for football season. But John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan, you better give Jawan Jennings his money like now. Like now. I'm talking about now. Everything I'm saying right now is happening right now. What happened to then? Fuck you! We missed it! You missed it! Fuck you! I know I messed up that Spaceballs reference, but I say it any way I want, so fuck you. Alright, great match. Lots of near falls, but in the end, we get near the end, and this match went, almost 16 and a half minutes. Get near the end, the manhandle slam gives the man, Becky Lynch, a near fall. Bayley makes this another save, because there was a lot of near falls and saves, and then everyone is down a triple down. Bayley takes Becky down, slaps Lyra around like a big piece of meat. You bitch! Who basically gives her an enziguri. Then Lyra hits Nightwing on Becky and was this close to winning the title. Bayley had barely dived in to make the save. Barely, like a 2.9999 Batman 5. And then Bayley goes for the Rose Plant. Lyra goes for Nightwing. They both get counted, but then Lyra misses an enziguri. And then Bayley hits the Rose Plant, but can't, connected on Lyra, but then Becky being smart, because she's a smart champion, she rolls up Bayley with a little handful of panties. 1, 2, 3 to retain the Women's Intercontinental title. I picked Becky to win, she won, so we get that. Alright, but great match. 3.25 out of 5 stars for that. We'll see what happens tonight with the ladies. I think we're going to see another rematch with Becky and Bayley. I think we'll see Becky, Bayley, 2 Electric Boogaloo at SummerSlam, and I think Bayley might win there. But, I mean, we'll see. We shall see what happens with that. Just give me 1 second. Okay, let me just look at something. Okay, we're back. Alright, so great match there. Alright, then we see Ava Raine, the NXT general manager. She's there with Biz Mark Henry. Hey, Rock. I don't know what you cooking, Rock. Smells like shit. So Mark Henry was in the crowd, along with Eddie's wife. Eddie, Vicky? Eddie? Oh, you can say your name, S.A., it's fine. Oh, Vicky Guerrero, S.A. Excuse me! Excuse me! She was in the crowd, and everybody was like, "Yay, Vicky Guerrero!" Yeah, great. She's not from Atlanta, but, she's from Texas. What do you think about seeing your so-called second wife there, Eddie? I didn't really care. She didn't, she bore Sean Guerrero, my beautiful daughter, S.A. Beto. Yes, she's very nice. She's a nice lady there, Eddie. But, at least she didn't give birth to Dom. That was Angie. You had that little fling with Angie, remember? Yeah, I remember that. Ray was pissed. That gringo. Hey, whoa, calm down. Because as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, Dominic Mysterio is really Dominic Guerrero. Because he is a Guerrero. That lucha libre, ese. Latino heat, ese, pero. Right, Eddie? That's right, Jesse. Okay. Well done. Damn, it is stormy outside. Woo, boy. It is pouring outside. It is raining like a monsoon outside. Gorilla monsoon? No. Not Gorilla Monsoon, the great Gorilla Monsoon. And Bobby Heenan, probably one of the greatest play-by-play color commentators in wrestling history. Loved them in the 80s. Monsoon Kennedy tried to jump up to the window to escape. Are you blind? I knew he was gonna do that. I just knew he was gonna do that. He didn't need Kennedy. Tag team specialist. Okay, Monsoon, shut up. I miss those guys. I miss Gordon Soley, for God's sake, Gordon Soley. Legend. If it wasn't for Gordon Soley, there would be no Jim Ross. And no Tony Schiavone without Jim Ross and Gordon Soley. And there would be no Vince McMahon, technically. Vince McMahon on commentary. There would be no Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan on commentary. There'd be no the birthday boy today, Joey Styles. Oh my God! Joey's like, well, how old is Joey Styles? Like 50? 60? I don't know how Joey Styles is. Probably still selling pennies on local access TV. I don't know what Joey Styles is doing these days. Probably hasn't got laid in about 20 years. Poor bastard. I don't know. I might have to ask Francine about that. I think I'm probably gonna DM. I'm gonna slide in Francine's DMs, if you will. Ask her about Joey Styles, what he's doing these days. Then I'll ask about Shane Douglas. No, I gotta ask Shane right now. Shane! Come here. Come here for a second, Shane Douglas. How you doing, Shane? I'm doing pretty good. And if you don't like me, Mr. Joseph, you can suck my ass! Hey, whoa! I don't go that way. My haters do, but I don't go that way. Yeah, they wanna do that furry bullshit. Oh, whoa, calm down. Calm down. Jesus Christ, I mean, easy. Thank you, Shane, thank you. Motherfucker. What do you want now, Jerome? I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Joseph. I'm sorry that I've been such a piece of shit lately. It's okay, Jerome. Mikey boy's taking care of you, right? Yeah, he's fine. I stopped snorting the cocaine today. Oh, thank God. What do you want to say, Jerome? I just want to let those haters that bother you know that if I was alive today, I would go to all their houses, take the side, and slit their throats! Motherfucker! Okay. Calm down, please. I'm getting violent tonight, jeez. I know it's gonna get clipped. I don't give a shit. I get on violence and I love violence! They're gonna call me a bad guy for like, he likes people that slit throats and shit like that. Yeah, in wrestling terms, fucking idiots. I don't condone that in real life. I think that's stupid, but some people actually deserve it, but moving on. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so Becky retains, we move on. Alright, match number 2 for the NXT Women's title. We had Jacy Jayne of Fatal Influence coming out with former woman Fallon Dolcor to the Dawn Henley and my girl, Jasmine Nix. Good Lord. Takes on Big Mama Pump, Jordan Grace, who came out with another hottie, Blake Monroe, Mariah May. This was a good match. I really thought they were going to pull the trigger with Jordan and she was going to win the title, but no! They swerved us, bro, Vince Russo style, and Blake takes the NXT title. Then with Jasmine Nix showing her titties to the ref. Yeah, show your titties to the female ref, why not? So she goes to the distraction, Blake takes the belt, smacks it in Jordan Grace's back, and then Jacy hits that really powerful rolling elbow. Bam! Knocks Jordan for a whoop. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. A shocking victory for Casey Kane. She retains the NXT title, but this Sunday night, she's got a date with Destiny, and her name is Masha Slamovich in a winner-takes-all match for the NXT and Knockouts Women's title. So, can Casey do the impossible? And beat Masha and hold both the NXT and TNA belts? It's a good possibility. I don't think so, but there's an 80% chance she wins. I'm still going with Masha, obviously, but I mean, if Casey wins the the Knockouts title on Sunday, I'm giving her mad props, because she has really turned the corner lately. Who knew she'd be NXT Women's Champion right now? I didn't even have that on my scorecard this year. I don't think any of you guys had it. And who knew she was going to beat Jordan Grace? What? I know, with help from the newest member of Fatal Influence, Blake Monroe. I called that months ago. I told you when Mariah May was coming to NXT, she was going to be the newest member of Fatal Influence, possibly the leader. But Casey doesn't need to lead the group anymore. We got Blake Monroe. We got Mariah May in a new faction. Why not? Alright, we got that. This match was actually pretty decent. 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we get that. Alright, move on. Okay, let me just read my notes. Alright, then we see more legends. Jazz from ECW and TNA. The lovely Ivory. Former women's champion Ivory. Former women's champion Jazz. Former women's champion Jackie Moore. Jacqueline, whatever you want to call her. Maurice. Mrs. Hot, smoking hot wife. Oh boy. Miz did a few things right. Being a multiple-time champion, getting a hot wife like Maurice and having 2 kids with her, but the one thing he did bad was that American Gladiators bullshit! Oh, that was garbage. Blech. That gives, that American Gladiators that is coming out or has come out, it makes the Hulk Hogan, Layla Ali version of American Gladiators look actually normal. And that lasted 2 seasons, by the way. Why did it last 2 seasons? I don't know. With how it went on NBC. NBC should stay away from the American Gladiators. Get away from it. Just have Ninja Warrior. We'll be fine. Ninja Warrior. I guess crop my notes. Alright, so he's got that. That was pretty nice to see those legends in the crowd. Then, we see Joe Tessitore and Stephanie McMahon. Hi, Steph. Recapping the show. Alright, match number 3 for the women's tag team titles. We had the champs, the Judgment Day of Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, defending the belts against Del Ruca, that's Delta and Sol Ruca, the surfer girl who retained her NXT women's title at Great American Bash against Izzy Dame. Surprisingly, she won. I thought they were going to give it to Izzy, but obviously not. Alright, they take on Miz Bliss, Alexa Bliss, and the Queen. Charlotte Flair, looking great. She got a big pop. Woo! In Atlanta, because Atlanta's Flair country, too. And they take on the returning Kabuki Warriors, my first and second amazingly hot Asian wives, Asuka. Nobody is ready for Asuka, suck my dick! And Kylie Sane, who religiously retweets me. You gotta love that. I can't get enough. Thank you, Kyrie. Thank you. I love you. She knows who she gets the good thing from. Thank you, Kyrie. Thank you. Love you, baby. And Asuka-san, Kara-chan TV, Yokato. Love you too. I love Io. Who doesn't love Io? If you don't like Io, fuck you. Alright, this was a good match. Asuka and Kyrie almost won the match. They had their finisher all set up, but couldn't get it. Soul hits the Soul Snatcher on Charlotte. What? But then she has to escape the Sister Abigail DDT. Delta, oops, once again, spears her partner. Oh, that's going to be something to talk about tomorrow night on NXT. Because I know that heel turn is coming from Delta. It's coming. Like me, when I see Asuka carrying Io. So Delta spears Sohoka by accident, which gives, and Roxy gives Charlotte Pop Rocks. Well, she hit Pop Rocks on Charlotte. Lexi gets powerbombed over the top, ow, onto everybody, which led Raquel Rodriguez to hit the Tahana Bomb on Sol Ruka. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, 3, still the women's tag team champions, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxy, in their first defense. I kind of was like, okay, give them their first defense win. Then they're probably going to lose it at SummerSlam to the Kabuki Warriors. I mean, we'll have to see what happens with that. Alright, 11-minute match. Pretty good. 3 out of 5 stars. Okay, move on. Alright, more legends in the crowd. We had the lovely Tori Wilson. Oh, my. Melina Perez, or Melina. Hi, Melina. Love you. She didn't get... I met her twice, and she gave me a smoochy. Twice. On the lips, I might add. She loves me. I love you too, Melina. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Person I think is in the Hall of Fame, Molly Holly. I think she is in the Hall of Fame. She was there too. That's good. Alright, then another preview for the rest of the show by Joe Tessitore and Steph. Why not? Alright, then we go to match number 4 for the SmackDown Women's title. It's time to thunder and lightning. Did I say lightning? This is gonna... Lightning! So at match number 4, it's Tiffy time! Daddy! Daddy! Yes. I won! You see my match with Trish? Yes, you did great, Sunshine. Great. Good job. Good job. I knew you were gonna beat her. Yeah, I knew I was gonna beat that bitch. Now I'm gonna beat that Storm chick. Oh, you mean Jade? Yeah, that chick. I'm gonna beat her too. Because my life is running on Tiffy time. Exactly. Alright, so Tiffany Stratton and Trish, little cooldown match. 8.5 minutes, wasn't bad, but Tiffany wins with the prettiest moonsault ever to retain the belt. We get that. Trish, did some good stuff. Satisfaction for a very near fall. She tries her own version of the prettiest moonsault ever and failed. And, hey, Tiffy brought out some new moves. She even hit Roddy's End of Heartache move. That gutbuster backbreaker thingy. You know what he is. The End of Heartache move. I was like, what? Somebody call Roddy. Roddy would get on the phone. Tiffy! Stop using my move! Tiffy! Adam! Oh. He's calling Adam Cole now. Adam! Adam! We move on. Alright, so Tiffy wins retains the belt. Now she goes on to face Jade at a SummerSlam. So we see what happens with that. After the match, the referee gets them out of there real quick. Maybe time restraint. I don't know. We got that. Alright, we had Medusa Michelli, otherwise known as Alundra Blaze, former women's champion, in the crowd, along with another women's champion, tag team champion, Leilani Kai. Oh, we gotta get the Jumping Bomb Angels in the Hall of Fame! Fuck! If I had more hair, I'd still pull all of that out. I don't have much hair left. I'm almost 50. I don't have a receding hairline like some people think I do. No, I got long, beautiful hair, bitches. I got a beard. I'm 40. I'm almost 50. Got a beard. I'm a man. Get a lot of pussy. Okay. We're wired tonight, baby. We're wired. We love it. Alright, Alundra Blaze and Leilani Kai in the crowd. Gotta love it. I wonder where Leilani is. Didn't she pass? If she did, rest in peace to Leilani. But Leilani Kai looking great for a woman like 70-something years old, I think. But man, I remember her when I was a little bitty hulkster dude. Back when women's wrestling wasn't, on that much. In the 80s, I mean, we did see Wendy Richter and Fabulous Moolah, Mae Young, Sensational Sherry, lots of women there, Rockin' Robin, and then we saw the Jumping Mom Angels a lot with different these women tag team matches. I'm like, who the hell are these people? We just see these two hot Samoan chicks beating the fuck out of them. And you thought the Tonga twins were mean. Woo-hoo. Oh, I mean, I want the Tonga twins from WOW, the other WOW, in NXT. I don't know what's going on with that. There was rumors that the Tonga twins were coming to NXT. Possibly going to AEW. We don't know. But right now they're home probably taking care of the kids right now. Because you know how those Samoans and Tongans, what the fuck. Holy shit. Right, Roman just had another kid. I mean, God bless the guy. Because they need, the Samoans, they need to build a dynasty even more for the next 50 to 100 years. God damn it. Man, I wish I was Samoan. I'm Italian, but, I can't pop out. I mean, with my super sperm, I can't give Rosa 10 kids. Shit. I'd love to, but, If I had, like, Roman money, I could do that, but, I got, regular, normal 9-to-5 Italian money, you know what I mean? It's like, work. Unlike certain people I know, who claim to have a job. You have a job, right? You have a job, but you think of me too much. Religiously. You think of me more than your girlfriend and your mom do. Holy shit. That's why they're in my DMs and you're not. You're on my dick and, you're on somebody else's dick. Alright, so then we get to match number 5. No holds barred. Street fight, no disqualification. Falls count anywhere. Jade versus Naomi. Naomi looking like, holy, she was looking good. Jade looking great in her hometown, basically, of Hotlanta, GA. They use fucking chairs, they use kendo sticks, they use a lot of weapons. Jade got dropped into a monster. There was a monster there? Where's the monster? Monster. Basically, I think it was the Prime bottle shit. And we got some... No, I don't even know what it was, but we got some sparks. Almost had explosions. That would have been nice. In a women's match, you see fucking bombs and explosions and C4 explosives going on. Wait, this ain't FMW! From 1994. Remember that? Remember that match in 94 at FMW? You would see that match religiously on public access TV on Hellraiser. If you were in Brooklyn, New York, you know that. 3 o'clock in the morning. They would show some rap videos and get into the mean violence. See people getting freaking a sight, like, argh. They would see fire death matches from FMW days. I'm like, holy shit. 3 o'clock in the morning, we're seeing this shit. I'm having nightmares. Good shit, man. But yeah, they had that women's exploding barbed wire match and fucking Onita's like this. The whole match. Why? Because both women look like they almost died. I forgot her name. I think it was Miyota Toyota or something like that. I forgot her name. But she landed on her neck like a lot. I know she broke her neck like 3 times in that match. I had both women going through the barbed wire explosions, the bombs afterwards, and then a little teeny cutie patootie beats the big woman before the ring exploded. That match was crazy. I think they had another exploding barbed wire match. They had a couple in FMW. with, I think, the same chick. So, like, why? And if you go to Big Japan or Old Japan, Io, yes, Io, took a barbed wire exploding bat to the gut and one to the face. I'm like, damn, Io, your pretty face. Oh, look it up. I'm not lying there. Look up Io Sky or Io Shirai in Japan in hardcore matches. It is insane what she does. Not insane like the insane elbow like Kyrie would it, but you thought Io can't get hardcore. I guess you haven't seen the Black Lotus matches lately, Who was in the Black Lotus? Oh yeah, Io on Lucha Underground with Kyrie. But another woman we might know, not Asuka, but I wish it was Asuka, but moving on. Alright, so Jade gets the win after a middle up Jaded through a table. So Jade gets the win and she goes on to face Tiffy Tip at SummerSlam. Moving on. Alright, match number 6, the Women's Battle Royal. We had Nikki Bella of the Bella Sluts, Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, Dewdrop, Alba Fire of the Secret Harvest, the Boat, that's the best of all time, Natalia, Maxine, Stephanie Vercoeur, La Primera, Ivy Nile of American Made, Naya, Jax, Ms. Him, that's Kaylani Jordan, Jada Parker, Lorda Vice of NXT, Lash Legend, Get Done, Izzy Dame, Tatum Paxley, all of NXT, Salina Vega Esse, Julia, the Women's United States Champ, Candice LeRae of DIY, B-Fab, and Mia Yim. Alright, obviously, the Battle Royal rules, we all know that. Alright, Stephanie hit the Devil's Kiss, goes for the Devil's Kiss, and then Chelsea Green broke that up and the crowd was pissed. But eventually she did it to Lash. She hit Chelsea Green with it, so haha Chelsea. And then she tosses her bitch ass out. Nia gets up, runs Nikki Bella over, and then she does her version of the Bella dance, that little hippie dance. I'm like, oh my god. No! And then Lash Legend gets rid of Nikki Bella. Yay! So we're down to 3, so we're down to Lash, Stephanie Vercoeur, and Nia. Jax. A pump kick rocks Stephanie, but Lash kicks her right in the face. And then Stephanie hits a 619, but Lash catches a high cross body. They go out to the apron after Nia got thrown out by Lash and Stephanie Vercoeur. Bye-bye to you. So it's down to Stephanie and Lash. They go at it. They get to the apron. Stephanie has a triangle choke, which she then transitioned to the Devil's Kiss on the apron, and poor Lash just went boop, went night-night off the apron. So our winner going to clash in Paris for the Raw or SmackDown or NXT title, Stephanie Vercoeur, La Primera. So great match, 3.25 out of 5 stars, and that's that. And then after the match, who came out after? Us. Stephanie comes in the ring, talks to Stephanie. She talks in broken English and some Spanish. Basically, Stephanie says, this means a lot to me. She answers in some good English, even apologizing. English is not my first language. Wrestling is my first language, essay. And basically she says, I'm going to keep working hard so everyone will remember my name. Obviously. So, she's got a date with Destiny at Clash in Paris, so she'll probably be facing either the winner of the Raw Champion, the SmackDown Champion, whether it be Jade or Tiffy. It could be Naomi, Io, Mommy Rhea Ripley, whoever is the champ by Clash in Paris. Stephanie Vercoeur is waiting in the wings. There we get that. Alright, now we get to the match of the night, probably women's match of the year. For the Raw Women's title, match number 4 on the main roster. Mommy Rhea Ripley, my brutality, takes on my third amazingly hot Asian wife, Io Sky. This match was epic. They were They fought all over. They went in the crowd. Io dies off on the balcony near the entrance ramp. Jessica Carr, the referee, gets knocked out. I'm like, uh-oh. Who's gonna come out now and count this shit? Lots of near falls. And Rhea gets up. It's a super Spanish fly. Both women are down. And I'm like, I bet you nothing Naomi comes out. Guess what? Naomi comes out, cashes in. I think she hit Io with the briefcase. Mommy with the briefcase, knocked her out. Then they make the announcement. The cash in is happening. It's official. So Naomi goes up top, hits a split-legged moonsault on Io. Why Io? She goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, with the new Raw World Champion. Naomi has done it. She's, I believe, the first woman to hold the Raw, SmackDown, and TNA World titles. That's very impressive for Naomi. So Naomi wins. I'm not mad about it. I'm mad that Io took the pin. I was hoping Naomi would pin Mommy Rhea Ripley. But it is what it is. So Naomi cashed in. Now we have to really proceed with caution. Because she's the new Raw Women's Champion. We'll see what happens tonight on Monday Night Raw. With her, I guess, celebration. Io's gonna I want rematch! Mommy's gonna come out. That bitch! I want title shot too! So we'll see what happens with that. And possibly Naomi's opponent at SummerSlam will be announced, or there'll be a match like the men's match tonight to see who gets the title shot. So I wouldn't be surprised with Io in that match. Mommy Rhea Ripley will be in the match. Maybe Zelina Vega. I don't know. So they do something like a 5-6 person match. I definitely put Io in. I wouldn't be surprised if we put Asuka in and Kairi. Io, Asuka, and Kairi. Those three easy. Then we put in Mommy Rhea Ripley. Maybe Bianca. But who wants to see Bianca and Jade go at it again? I don't. But I think if anybody has to face Jade, I would say give Io her rematch at SummerSlam. Or give it to Asuka. Why not? Give it to Asuka. Let Asuka beat Naomi and go on with the title, and then eventually she turns heel on Asuka. Her and Kairi do. But, we'll have to see what happens tonight. But it should be an exciting time for WWE right now. And great night for the women. I applaud the WWE for that. Bringing Evolution back. There was basically not much build. But then NXT kind of kicked it into high gear. And it's like, oh yeah, we gotta watch this. We gotta go to the show. We bought a bunch of tickets. Oh, I think it almost sold out. It was sold out. And it was a great pay-per-view. Not the best pay-per-view of the weekend, because I still think that's all in by a smidge. But, hey, I gave Evolution 2, Electric Boogaloo, 7.5 out of 10 stars. Let me know what you guys thought of Evolution 2, Electric Boogaloo, in the comment section below. And like Trick Willie would say, let's talk about it. And that's pretty much it. Alright, we got a half hour of Raw. I'm going to get right into my next video, my All-In and Great American Bash thoughts and all that shit. So we're going to talk about that a little bit and get you ready for Monday Night Raw. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Once again, 7.5 out of 10 stars for Evolution. Hopefully they do it next year and it's a yearly thing. Because I think this was a success. And Hunter, hey, you got lucky, okay? Because this could have been a disaster. Because we're supposed to be in Connecticut. They moved it to Atlanta. All-In weekend. The fuck AEW over, and they almost did. This was a great show. All-In was great. It started off crappy, and then right in the middle of the show, and then the end of the show, that really bumped my rating up. Because I was basically going to give All-In 4 out of 10. But then, with probably after the tag team title match, it started getting good. Moxley and Hangman Adam Page. I told you that was going to be a bloody war. It was bloody as fuck. Crazy as fuck. With Swerve actually helping Hangman? Huh? I knew that was going to eventually happen. But then again, now we're probably going to see Hangman versus Swerve reliving that epic, crazy as fuck feud coming up. Now, hi guys, Darby, I'm back! Yeah, that idiot comes back from the rafters. And, cause a distraction. Basically, all of the AEW roster came out and basically beat up Moxley and the Death Riders. And the Bucks, of course, too. They got destroyed by Swerve and Ocean Spray, so they don't have the EVP titles anymore. So, their entrance was very nice, playing all the founding fathers of George Washington and shit. Swerve comes out like Ocean Spray comes out like a ninja. That was nice. Kenny by God Omega comes out as Enzio from Assassin's Creed. And he lost to Okada! Wow. I was shocked. Okada is the unified champ. That was a shock. I think all of us had Kenny to win that. But Bryan Danielson got a little bit physical, hit the Psycho knee on Mox. Bed of Nails was used. Oh, it was crazy as shit. But I'll get to that in a little bit. But right now, I'm out of here. So thanks for watching this long video. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're not down with that, well, I got 2 words. Well, I got 3 words for you. Not 2, but I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Until next time, my friends. Be true to yourself. Be a real American. And for all you other people, suck my dick. Okay? Adios. Peace.